few weeks ago, I was sitting in a middle school cafeteria. I was there for a meeting, and it was a meeting for parents who had incoming sixth graders. So everybody in the room was a parent who was sending a child to sixth grade for the first time. And the principal had put together an hour-long presentation where he had various members of the leadership team stand up and give a presentation to help alleviate some of the nervousness and anxiety us parents were feeling. And during this hour, one person stood up to give her presentation. And as soon as she started talking, my heart went out to her. She was so nervous. How did I know she was nervous? She stopped looking at the audience. Her voice was quavering. She was physically shaking. And she was speaking so fast, it was hard to understand her. The bottom line is she wasn't as persuasive and connected to the audience as she could have been. And about halfway through her presentation, my husband leaned over to me and said, "She needs your help." And by help, he means one of the many services that we provide as executive communication consultants at Lange International. We are in the business of helping our clients be connected, articulate, and persuasive during high-stakes communication moments. We've all been in those situations where we're in a critical communication moment and we freeze. We get nervous and our brain stops working. And everything that we had prepared and thought of is inaccessible. So we know this at Lange International, and that's why a coaching engagement or a workshop with us is really interactive and very experiential. We know that it's critical that you have opportunities to practice, and not only practice, but get feedback on that. And the way we do that is we ask our clients to bring in real life scenarios, and we use their content to practice the things that people encounter at work or in their personal life every day. So it feels real, and we do it in a really safe environment. It's very supportive, and people get a lot of coaching and feedback. And so what's critical for growth and behavior change is to get practice, feedback on that practice, so that you're much more likely to use these great strategies and techniques in a high-stakes communication moment where it matters most. And so the intent is that after a Lange International workshop or a coaching engagement, that you're walking away from those high-stakes moments feeling confident, feeling like the best version of yourself, and that you did everything in that moment to be as persuasive and influential as possible. I'm Maria. I've been coaching clients for over 15 years. I first was a teacher in public education and then became a coach working with principals around the nation as a leadership consultant. There were principals that I was working with who were in charge of turning schools around, and I was their consultant on how to message to a group of stakeholders, those high stakes moments where communication matters most.